Welcome back to the AlwaysMoto Podcast. Thanks for listening, guys and girls. This week's weekly product inspection highlight is brought to you by Steg Pegz. For those of you that don't know what a Steg Peg is, you're about to find out. It's a very interesting little device that goes onto your bike. Now, it's an unmatched in off-road motorcycle control. The Steg Pegz allows you to grip and control with your legs, not just your arms, and its immense control reduces arm pump and fatigue of your hands and forearms, which is awesome because obviously a lot of you out there will hold on way too much. You'll do that death grip with your hands. So these Steg Pegs let you grip the bike with your legs way better. They attach down near the airbox onto your subframe areas of the bike and allow you to basically have these little rubber knobs that sit out just off your plastics and let your feet catch into those areas, and it basically hooks in behind your calves and it helps hold you onto, it gives you a different grip point on your bike. So obviously your bike area on the side plastics is usually smooth. You might see guys put on like grip tape on those areas. These are just that next level up. The grip tape, obviously, you can still slide past, and if there's mud that gets onto those, it can impact your ability to grip those. The Steg Pegs, not so much. It's a physical barrier that sticks out, so you've got something to grip onto a lot easier. Now, many of you might not know these still about them or that anybody actually uses them, but even AMA Pro Rider Levi Kitchen from Star Racing Yamaha had them on his bike last year during the outdoors, and it was a bit of a kerfuffle. Not many people knew what they were or who they were, but they're a little-known Australian company. For me, when I'm using these pegs, I'm generally not using them on shorter, technical, more, tracks as a little bit. I'm not overly tall, but I seem to have a decent leg length, and when I'm on those tighter tracks, I like to get back a bit further, and I've had times where I've got caught behind them, but I don't generally tend to use them on those sort of like enduro cross tracks that I might do, but on a high speed motocross track or those desert races like at Hattah when I've been there, which is where I got my injury, I've used these to good effect. Now, for my wife who's shorter of stature, and anyone just general shorter stature or doesn't have that same leg length would find these a lot more useful in a lot more situations. So my wife runs them 24/7 on her bike. She's found that basically that ability to lock in on the bike and grip it better takes away some of the need for her to have as much strength in her hands, which obviously for females compared to males, unfortunately physiology doesn't work out for you in that sense usually. And this just helps you even the playing field and control your bike as good as possible. Now, these things are a fantastic idea. They're simple to use. A couple of bolts, you change a couple of bolts on your subframe. They come with some U-bolts that you bolt onto your frame. Depending on the type of bike, I'm talking about the Austrian bikes here, the KDMs, the Gas, the Huskies. That's how they work for those ones. I know that because that's the ones I've used them on previously.